Hi gang, so last night we went on our annual pilgrimage to go and see Bryan Adams live. We never miss Bryan Adams when he's in town, and this was the first of 2 live gigs he's playing in Dublin this week. Now I know artists say that they love the city they're in whenever they're playing, but I genuinely believe that Bryan Adams has a connection with the Irish people. He loves us and we love him back. There's never an empty seat in the 3 Arena when he's playing. What I also love about his gigs is that there's always a good vibe with the crowd. Everyone is always smiling and happy, and there's never any trouble at a Bryan Adams gig. And this comes from him and his band. He creates the good vibe and we all feed off it. Now in general, as always, this was an amazing gig, but I do have 1 or 2 gripes. The first one is that this is a new tour. It's called the Roll with the Punches tour. And while I understand a legacy act like Bryan is basically playing a greatest hits set, the production here felt a bit stale. He's still playing his 2022 release, So Happy It Hurts, while the inflatable car from the music video flies around. This has been on every tour now for the last 3 years, and it's starting to look a bit stale and a bit dated. Now we go every year, to be fair, so maybe it's just that we notice it. Maybe the casual fan doesn't notice or doesn't care. But for me, like I said, it feels a bit stale. If he wants to do a newer song, I wish that he'd put Ultimate Love from 2018 back on the set list. As well as that, on the production side, he only has 1 big screen on stage. There's no smaller screens at either side of the stage, so it all just looked a bit bare. But these are just production and aesthetic problems, so it's not really a big deal. One thing I did love on the aesthetic side though is Bryan and his band have dropped the suited and booted look they were going with for the last few years. Bryan is back to wearing a white t-shirt and jeans on stage, and for me, that's just classic Bryan Adams. It suits him much better. Look, it's the music that really matters, and boy was this set list incredible. It was a 30-song set list over 2 hours, with all the big hits in there, and some surprises too. His cover of Twist and Shout by the Beatles was just such a bop, and everyone was going mad to it. He also covered Can't Take My Eyes Off You by Frankie Valli, and you know what, I'd forgotten how much I love that song. His band has always crushed it as well, and you guys know how much I love to fanboy over Keith Scott. He's always incredible to listen to, and as Bryan's trusted right-hand man, their chemistry on stage after all these years is just a joy to witness. After the final song, which was a cover version of Dublin legends Tin Lizzy's Whiskey in the Jar, the lights went up and we all walked out happy. A concert should make you forget about the troubles of life for a couple of hours, and every single time Bryan Adams manages to achieve that. Bryan Adams is a legend and an icon. I suggest if you haven't seen him in a while, or if you've never seen him, you get yourself a ticket to this tour. You won't be disappointed. Right, that's me gang. I'll see you later, right? Good luck, take care.